Hi, in this lecture we are going to see about switch statement in C. So what are switch statements are? Actually they can easily, it is a easy form of replacing ladder if. Already in the previous session we have seen about what is ladder if and when it will be useful, and this switch will be helpful. Actually it cannot do whatever that can be done by ladder if, but in certain conditions, I will just say you the conditions where it will be useful. It is an easy way of writing code when compared to writing it as a ladder if, but as I told you, this cannot be applied for all the scenarios. In certain scenarios we can use switch statement for replacing ladder if. And when you look at the nature of the switch statement, it is going to, it's like a number of switch connected. You can just imagine like that, and it is going to switch to a particular level, right? And when it has to deal with the data type, it can work with only two data types. One is int, other one is char. Okay, it can either take integer and switch to a particular point, or it can take a character and switch to a particular point. It cannot do or work with other data types like float, double, or so strings and so on, right? So we will see examples as usual. So first problem what we are going to solve is, I want to print day of a week. Okay, the problem that we are going to solve is printing day of a week. So we all know that the first day of every week is Sunday. Okay, first day is Sunday and the second day is Monday, third day is Tuesday, and so on. And we have the seventh day as Saturday. Okay, so when the user gives 1, then you have to print Sunday. If the user gives 2, then you have to print Monday, and so on. That is the objective, right? So for this we will write a code. So first of all, include the header file for standard input output, and then start your main and read the number. You have to declare a variable for it and read the number from the user. Okay, so you are going to read it, and then now we are going to use the switch statement. How? What is the syntax is? First of all, use the keyword switch. Within the parenthesis you have to mention the variable according to which it is going to switch. So switch n. So according to the value of n, it is going to now switch. So what are the possible values that can be given for n or 1 to 7? So how do we indicate as case 1? So when the value of n is 1, okay, when the value of n is 1, what you are going to do? You are going to printf, okay, Sunday. And the second case, case 2, okay, printf Monday. Case 3, we are going to print Tuesday. Like this we can do for the other cases also. So now we will do for case 4, case 5, case 6, case 7. Okay, so let me do case 4 is Wednesday, case 5 is Thursday, and case 6 is Friday, case 7 is Saturday. Okay, so the first point you have to understand is you can use this if for, you can use this switch replacing if only for integers and character. That is the first point you have to understand. And the second point you have to understand is when you have to do something when the value of the variable is equal to something. In this problem what we are doing is, we are saying what should be done when the value of the variable n is 1 to 7. Okay, in these cases only you cannot do like greater than or less than as we do it in a normal if. That's what I told in the introduction itself. You can use switch for actually replacing ladder if in certain cases only. It is not possible in all the cases. The first point is on the restriction of the data types. This switch statement can be used only with integer variables and character variables. And the second restriction is on the comparison operator. You can apply it only when you check it for equality. You cannot check it like less than, greater than. That is when we check for inequalities, it cannot be done. This is about switch. And let me compile this code and show it is not yet complete. But anyway, I want to show something and proceed further. So yeah. So I am going to give a value now 1. 1 means, can you see it is printing all the things, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let me give 3. If I give 3, it is printing from Tuesday. So what will happen actually is, when you are trying to switch, it will find out the value of the variable. When it is 1, it matches with this. Then it will continuously proceed from that match. Now it has matched here means it will do all the things. Okay. Similarly, when I gave 3, what happened? It didn't match for case 1, case 2, so nothing happened. When it matched for case 3, from that point everything will be done. You can see that it is printing all the values. To stop this, what we should do is, there is no curly braces as we do it in if, when you want to have more than one statement, nothing like that. Okay, so whatever you put under a case, that will be executed till a break is encountered. So it is very important that you introduce a break after each of the case. If you want to do something for a case and you want to finish it, means put a break. It is very important in switch. Okay. So now we can give 1, you will see that it is printing only Sunday. If I give 5, it is printing only Thursday. So whatever it matches, it will print. Okay. And if I am giving something 8 or something, nothing is printed. Okay, actually it is invalid. So if I want to say for other values that it is invalid, then we can do it in switch by giving something called as default. If none of the cases are matched, then default will be executed. So I am going to say here printf, okay, invalid input. So compile the code, execute it. Now if I say 8, you will get invalid input. If I give something like -1 also, I will get. If none of the cases is matched, then you will get this default to be the part that should be executed. That is how we indicate it. And whatever you want to write there, you can do it, right? This is about switch, and you have seen for integer. Next we are going to do one more problem for switch. That is, I told that we can give a character variable also. So I want to solve and show you a new one more problem on this. So what problem we are going to solve now is, I am going to print, okay, alphabet print. Let me call this as alphabet print dot c. Okay, so I am going to print some words, that is A for apple, B for ball, like that. I am going to print words for characters. Okay, I am going to print word for characters. I am just copying whatever is already required template. Okay, I am going to do only till E, right, and I am going to get a character from the user. Let me say char ch, and switch has to be based on this ch value. So switch ch you are saying, right, and then you can start writing the cases one by one. So you say case A. Okay, if the user enters A, then you have to print apple. Okay, have to print apple, and don't forget to put a break, otherwise, as we have seen in the previous case, it will print, it will do all the things for all the cases from where it got matched. This is for B, C, D, E. I am just copying for easiness. Case B, I have to print ball. Okay, and for case C, you are going to print cat, and for case D, print dog, and for E, you print elephant. And if none of the cases are matched, then I should print invalid input. So what I can do is I can provide a default section in the switch. So default, and you print invalid input. Fine. Okay, let us execute this code. GCC alphabet print. Okay, sorry, I didn't read the input at all. That was a mistake. So I am going to read it from the user. How will you read a character? The format string is %C and then $ch. Okay. So I am going to give A. You can see that it is printing apple. E is for elephant, and I will give some other character, means it will print invalid input. This is the use of the switch. You can use it for integer data type and character data type. For no other data type, we can use it. Similarly, we can check for equality and do. We cannot do it for other than that, like less than, greater than. That is not possible. Okay, this is a short introduction about switch statements. Thank you.